I'm Anita Theil, and I'm the founder and CEO of Proquinn. And what we do is consulting in project management and especially documentation management for large pharmaceutical projects. So we implement tools to digitalize processes on construction sites, but also for qualification processes and everything what is related to the pharmaceutical or chemical industry. When I decided to work with One, the challenge I was experiencing was being quite in the beginning of the business and being very involved in the entire process. And I was getting new employees that I was always training and onboarding into the company. So the challenge was that I was spending too much time on operations and not focusing that much on establishing processes that might optimize our work and let me take care of the company. But I was spending too much time working in the company. Working with One had a very positive impact on me because it also showed me things and challenges that I was experiencing that I probably didn't notice at the beginning, because as a, let's say, small business owner, you think you have to work in the company and you have to do everything. And the positive impact that working with One had on me was that I realized that it doesn't have to be like that, and that processes can be optimized in a way where it's not necessarily that I spend so much time doing them. And I think the main thing was really that Juan showed me that that was the problem, and that was the thing that was keeping Proquinn from growing. So what the program did for me was that it showed me what the steps would be in getting myself out of the operations, and at the same time, so the program showed me, okay, what are the things that I should be focusing on in order to achieve that. It was a step-by-step program that really led me through all the things that I was needed to do, and it kind of opened my eyes in a way that, because I knew what was part of the program, it kind of became a part of my daily life and my daily work as a CEO of the company, and it kind of made me aware of the, let's call them, mistakes that I was doing, and I was trying to better myself while going through the program. So it was not just working on the program and putting something down, but it was also something that was there with me every day during my work. It helped me by giving me the space to put down all the processes that we have, not just the processes that involve the customer, but also the processes that are part of the company, like onboarding new employees, recruiting new employees. Because my focus at the beginning was only on, okay, what do we deliver to the customer, and what are the processes that we implement with the customer. But I was not aware that also internal processes have an impact on our delivery, and that's how the program helped me to be more aware of what are the things that I need to be taken care of. So the tangible results that we achieved from the program were really seeing a lot of progress in onboarding new employees, because the company is still small, but we are growing quite fast, and we need to onboard employees very fast into all the processes. And I've seen a very good improvement in the time that it takes us to get someone on board, and that was one of the things that we noticed immediately. And of course, also we realized that when we get a new project that we're working on with the customer, by having processes and all the processes streamlined, and we need less time to implement process also with the customer, because we do know exactly what we need to do and we know exactly what the steps are to achieve that. So there were also results that I was not expecting, and I was expecting to have a program that I'm going through with into all the steps. But what really surprised me is also what I mentioned before, that the things that I learned during the program stayed with me after the program as well, and not necessarily in the results that we were achieving, but also by making me aware when I was drifting from what I set as a goal for myself and for the company. And that was something that was really a positive surprise, and it was something that I was not necessarily expecting at the beginning when starting working with Juan. Another positive result that I achieved and we achieved, and I was not expecting it, was also the realization that you can hire employees that are not that don't have 20 years of experience, and just by having very clear processes, a very clear idea of what we're delivering, we were able to also recruit and keep employees that were not having that much experience, and it was very easy to still onboard them and use them in the projects that we were having. Also, by them being in contact with the customer, because they do know exactly what they're talking about, and that's something that we achieved because of the program. So if you're considering working with Juan, what I can tell you is it's very important to keep working on the program. And also, if you feel like you don't have enough time, or that maybe you're not doing enough, you're still on the way to improving yourself. And what Juan also offered me was also the flexibility, and he really tried to help me achieve the goals that I had. So if you're deciding to work with Juan, just keep in mind that it's a step for you to grow and for your company to grow, and you just have to put the effort into it. And I'm very sure that Juan will be there to support you in achieving